TechCast Network video podcast. Today I'm going to be looking at the Nokia 6220 Classic mobile phone. Okay, so let's start off by looking at the actual design of the 6220 Classic. I'm going to call it the 6220 for short today. What you've got on the front is backlit keys, which are in blue, so it's quite funky, quite nice, quite modern. Contemporary design. The actual handset itself is quite slim, so it's got a slimline profile. There's no huge hump on the back that you'll notice with the camera, which my old phone used to have with the K800. And you also got a little slider to protect the lens itself. On the front you've got a 2.2-inch screen. You've also got a front-facing camera, okay, for video conferencing, since this is a 3.5G handset. You've also got a slot for micro SD cards. These cards are actually tiny. If you've ever seen one. The phone ships with a 1GB card, and that comes preloaded with some software and the mapping functionality. And you've also got some shortcut keys on the side. By default that uses the GPS. You've got some volume keys and then the camera key there. And obviously you've got some left and right soft keys on the front, and then menu and cancel buttons, and a decent sized keypad for texting and dialing, which is something that I was looking out for when I was picking a new phone. So nice clear display, 2.2-inch screen, camera, no bulk, slim profile, weighs only 90 grams, and that's the reason why one of the reasons why I chose the 6220 Classic as my new phone. Okay, so let's talk about features. The phone has a 2.2-inch QVGA screen, so 320 by 240 if my memory is correct. It's a 3.5G phone, which can do data up to 3.5 megabits per second, provided your network and your area has that kind of coverage. There's Bluetooth 2.0, very simple to set up. I managed to pair it with a few different Bluetooth devices like my MacBook Pro, a Jawbone Bluetooth headset, very quick, very easy, as it usually is with Bluetooth in fact. Video recording is up to VGA resolution, so 640 by 480 res, up to 30 frames per second, courtesy of the camera on the back there. Now on the back you've got the 5 megapixel digital camera there, so really good quality. Carl Zeiss lens with an Xenon flash as well, so decent quality shots, good backlight when you're taking it in the dark. On the front you can also take pictures and video with that, but obviously you won't get the same quality, but you can actually switch to that camera. No Wi-Fi on this phone, hence the reason why it's called the Classic series, which is a shame really, because it's pretty much got all the features of an N-series phone, including GPS, including the 5 megapixel camera, 3G video conferencing, memory card slot. The only thing it doesn't have is the Wi-Fi chip in there. Now that's probably why the phone is actually so slim, as you may have noticed. The front camera is 384 by 320 resolution. You've got integrated assisted GPS, a 2.5mm audio connector, USB with the cables included, and in the box you'll also get some video out cables for connecting your phone to your TV if you want to show your slideshows from your photographs or videos on there as well. Battery life, we're talking up to 5 hours talk time on normal GSM, or up to 300 hours standby. Music playback is rated at 13 hours. Now on my normal typical daily usage I get about 2 or 3 days battery charge on it, which is about the same as what I get with my old phone, so I'm quite happy with the battery life on this. Anything that lasts longer than a day is definitely a plus. So I'm just going to quickly run through some of the features that you'll find on the 6220 Classic. So let's start by taking a look at the music player. This is the menu system for accessing all your applications. The music player is actually quite simple to get going. Let's go to this one. It recognises all the meta tags that you have in your MP3 tracks. You can obviously transfer over Bluetooth or over the micro USB cable. If you've got album art supplied with the actual track, then it will actually display that in the corner there. There are some basic equalizer settings as well for you to customise how your tracks sound. Take a look at the gallery. Shows you how the pictures are displayed. One of the niceties of the new Symbian software that's on the 6220 is it has some nice transitional effects, such as what you just saw there with the rotation of the screen. Fortunately, it doesn't actually detect the actual image whether it needs to be rotated. So we'll just rotate that back. As you can see there, screen quality is not bad, 65 million colours on a 2.2 inch QVGA screen. And when you go back, it transitions back. So that's the gallery for you to look at your images. You've also got some Office apps included, such as a PDF reader, dictionary, calculator, unit converter, and also a quick Office application which lets you open things like Word documents and Excel spreadsheets. So that's available, that's built in, that comes pre-shipped with the unit. You've also got a decent internet browser built in, which I'll just quickly show you. Similar to that found on the other Nokia series phones. You get a little mouse cursor on the display for you to move about and click on various things, so you're not just tabbing from button to button, so that's quite effective. And when you've got a long web page and you're scrolling up and down, which see if I can bring up, it will actually display a live preview of the entire web page, and it will band out the area that you're actually viewing. So let me just see if this web page is long enough for that. So if you see there on the right hand side, you get a preview which moves as you do through the web page itself. Just gives you an idea of whereabouts you are on the page, and that disappears when you let go. You can rotate the screen, and again uses the transition effect for that, which again is quite a nice touch. So that's the Nokia browser that's built in, and obviously the forwards and backwards button is actually quite good as well. Again, gives you live previews of what you were looking at before. So the next thing I want to show you is the camera functionality. On the back you've got the slider to actually activate the functionality of the camera, just turn it on. So if I just do that, rotates the screen, gets the software ready to actually take a shot. On the right hand side, if you can see that, you get functionality to switch to a video camera, scene modes such as portrait, close-ups, landscapes, sports and night modes. That just gets the camera ready for the actual shot. Flash red eye reduction, where you can turn it off, timer, and you can do burst modes, so up to 6 images at a time, or you can do one every 10, 30 seconds, minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, up to 30. So you can do that as well, and you can obviously go straight to your gallery to view the pictures that you've taken already. Just show you what happens and how long it takes to actually take a photograph and the processing time involved with it. So I just do that with my lovely back garden. So it's processing and it's ready, and then it gives you the options to do something with the actual shot itself that you've just taken. So you can obviously send it by message, email, Bluetooth, or you can post to the web on sites like Flickr, or you can sign in to share online through the Nokia service, the live blogging service. You can go to the photo gallery, or you can just delete the shot. And the video mode, very quick to activate. Again, you can choose scene modes, auto or night, white balance, colour tones, go to the gallery. Okay, so overall the 6220 Classic is stylish and lightweight, weighs only 90 grams, decent sized screen, so a front and rear facing camera, okay, and the rear facing camera does 5 megapixel shots with decent video resolution. Keypad on the front is really good, really simple to use. Software works, there's no bugs or anything like that. I haven't had any issues in using it for the past 2 or 3 weeks. And you've got all the extra features that you could possibly need, such as a music player, such as GPS, mapping software. That's all included, so it's got a good feature set, and that's the reason why I think the Nokia 6220 Classic is the best phone on the market today.